What is up, my beautiful people? Today is part 2 of the podcast where I'll be going through the hardcore video trainer. There's 8 episodes of this because there are 8 weeks to this video series. So if you haven't checked it out already, the 8-week hardcore video trainer is up on cagedmuscle.com. This is where I transform you from A to B to allow you to put on muscle, to burn fat, to improve your performance, your dedication, your motivation, and I don't charge for it. It's all for free at cagedmuscle.com. Anyway, guys, let's go into week 2. So as I spoke about in week 1's episode, it was more about the mental preparation, and if you're not prepared, what are you? Prepared to fail. This week I'm going to go a little bit more into the structural, intricate parts of it. So let's go straight into it. Creating structure. Now your focus needs to be on a template that you should follow every single day from now on. When you have that framework, it gives you something to go by, it gives you something to wake up to go bed to, and to have something to lean upon when you have any doubt. That template is basically a structure. For instance, what time are you waking up and what time are you sleeping? Does it change from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock? You need to create a structure that will allow you to go to bed at a certain time at night and to wake up at a certain time in the morning, and you would follow that same protocol every single day. Now I understand there has to be a little bit of change and give here and there dependent on your roles, your responsibilities, your work. Maybe you're a shift worker, who knows? However, the stronger that you can keep aligned to that structure, the better you will be within this program of being a success and not a loser. So as an example, I'm an old man, I'm long in the tooth. I like to go to bed about 9 o'clock in the evening, and I will read a book for about 30 minutes and then it's lights out. My circadian rhythm is built like that. From the young days when I was living on a farm, I would wake up earlier and generally go to bed earlier. I've never been one to stay up late. When it's light outside, I'm most productive first thing in the morning. So that's generally why I will train first thing in the morning. So try to create that structure of discipline with your sleeping patterns. From the time that you wake up to the time you go to bed. Even if you go to bed a little bit later or you don't sleep or whatever, make sure that you set that alarm in the morning and you get your friggin' ass up in the morning, even if you don't want to. Because if you hit the snooze button and you sleep in, well, guess what? You're more likely to go to bed late the following day as well, okay? Second, so that's first, creating structure. Second is habits and consistency. Now, just as it takes time to create bad habits, it takes time to create good habits, okay? And you need to have a little bit of patience here. But that patience and that habit is only going to come into play when you're consistent. So when I say that, make sure that you're consistent with making sure, for instance, meal times, that you eat within every 3 hours, that you train consistently at the same time, that you prepare your food. So your food preparation falls on, say, a Monday or a Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as long as you stick to that consistency. Same with your supplement prep, making sure that you take your pre-cage 40 minutes before your workout, you take your re-cage immediately after your workout, you take your multis in the morning with your first meal, not your second meal, not your third meal, so you create that habit. So when you're taking your protein shake, when you're taking your multivitamins, it's a subconscious effort. And it's the same with your meal times. If you're eating every 3 hours, then that subconscious rhythm will tell you it is time to eat, but you can only create that habit with consistency. So make sure that you devote yourself to that consistency with the times. Numbers are going to be your best friend now. Discipline. Now, this is something that a lot of people lack, especially a lot of our younger cats. I'm generalizing, obviously. But I find that you generally get people of maybe my age, yes, old, that are a little bit more disciplined than some of those that are younger. So, when it comes to, let's say you're tired and you don't want to work out, you want to sleep in, but your discipline is going to get your ass up and it's going to get you to the gym. That discipline is going to get you to eat the foods even when you feel that they're bland and boring or dry and you're going to yak. That discipline will force that nutrients into you, knowing that it's doing good. It may be not so flavorsome, however, it's not harming you. Okay, so your discipline will push that food down your throat. Same with, for instance, social gatherings. Let's say you're invited to a social gathering and there's bad food around you, there's peer pressure. Your discipline is going to kick into play and it's going to turn down the bad food that's available to you, and you're going to turn down the friends that are offering it to you as well. And, let's say you've got friends that want to go out at night. Sure, you go out, that's fine, as long as you're sticking to the plan. But when they want to continue to party after your bedtime, which is 9:30 or 10:30, your discipline is going to turn them down and you're going to go to bed. You know why? Because you've got to get your ass up and try to train harder than me the next day. You don't even want to be thinking about training legs after you've got a hangover from partying the night before. Your progress and your output is going to be dictated by the discipline of your recovery. Okay, so hopefully that has helped you a little bit with some additions for the week 2 of the Hardcore Video Trainer. As I said, guys, you can head over to Caged Muscle right now. The program is free. It's for male, females, young, old, experienced, inexperienced, whoever. Go check it out. I'm your personal trainer. I'm your training partner. I'm your friend, Kris Gethin. I am out.